Yo, in this training, I'm gonna teach you how I landed my first $1,000 a month retainer client. This is part two. Basically, how to follow up like a king without being a peasant who is getting like scolded, ghosted, and disrespected. So let's start. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to increase your reply rate, positive reply rate, increase the booked calls you book a month. So every month, how many calls you book. So if you currently book 5 calls, this might help you book an extra couple calls, maybe 10 calls a month. You're gonna finally start landing paying clients because the more calls you hop on, the more clients you land and close. You're gonna stop getting those disrespectful replies. Now, it's more of a you're gonna just get them less because some people they don't care. If you literally help homeless people and feed them and give them a house, there's always gonna be some haters. So yeah, and you're gonna finally become respected by prospects and clients because sometimes you even if you have a client, you sometimes have to follow up with him. Maybe he didn't send you the payment, maybe he stopped replying for whatever reason. So without being annoying or sleazy or needy, I'm gonna teach you how to follow up. So heads up, bro. Let me remove this. So heads up, bro. What I'm about to share with you is what a multi-7-figure copywriting agency owner taught me about following up, and I did pay him $2,500 for this, by the way. So everyone always used to tell me to stop following up at some point. You're wasting your time, and it made so much sense because actually the first mentor I had, I paid him $1,000 for 4 calls, and he did tell me to never stop following up if the guy actually replied once to me. But if he never replied, so you send a pitch message, he never saw it, never reacted, and never replied, you should only send around 8 more follow-ups. Does that make sense? And then you stop. But that's actually completely wrong. You should just never stop following up because, bro, following up literally takes no time. It takes no time, man. Like if you do this, bro, you're gonna keep stuck at $0 a month. So the best follow-up ever, of course, is free value. And I'm not talking about some, headline, like, which is kind of low, effort. It's still decent, but, something low effort. No, I'm talking if there is a prospect you really like for example, and this is something I used to do where, give me a minute. So when you have your spreadsheet, you put all the leads you've outreach to in the spreadsheet. Something I used to do, which works very well, when you come across a prospect you like and would love to work with, he makes money, he's gonna pay you well, he's gonna be a very good testimonial, and just using his name is gonna make you land more clients. You can just, highlight, as you can see, mark his name in orange. So all these leads are kind of like meh, I'm not gonna be like super happy if they actually I start working with them. But if this guy, I'd be super happy. So when I see someone like this with an orange highlight, so basically I'm gonna, take more care of him. I'm gonna send him more frequent follow-ups, better follow-ups. So this is the type of guy you should send him like a free value because it heavily increases the chance that he's actually gonna reply and land you. So when I say free value, I'm talking about some hard work free value, bro. Like rewrite his VSL, his funnel, his ads, one of his emails, like something that's gonna take you tens of minutes or at least 1-2 hours minimum. Like something that's actually, tough. Because if he actually sees it, he's gonna feel very bad, especially if you do a good work, like a good actual free value. He's gonna feel very bad if he ignores you, bro. Like he's gonna be shocked from the amount of work you actually put in for him. Because let's be real, bro, you can't just send free value to everybody, which is why I said only send it to good prospects. The second best follow-up, which is the one you send to basically everybody, is at least the funny follow-up. Because it's just a follow-up. Like you probably seen the pitch and you just want to be funny now. Something they don't expect cracks them up and breaks that cold outreach environment. Like, oh, this guy's a marketer, he's trying to take my money from me. You kind of want to break that I guess air, that environment, yeah. So instead of like, oh, he's a marketer, no, oh, he's like a human, he's like a friend, he's like a friend basically, is what those prospects should think of you. So you can do that by actually sending an emoji. Like for example, when that meme, one gorilla versus 100 men was popping off, I just send a gorilla emoji without anything, just a gorilla emoji, and they would sometimes actually react to it. So one guy would be like, oh, haha, the 100 man versus gorilla. Like, you kind of have to be funny a little bit, you know? Maybe the skull emoji without also anything. Don't say, oh, this is me waiting for you to reply, bro, and then skull emoji. No, this is kind of cringe. So yeah. And then sometimes I would say, you remember this Andrew Tate that went viral when he was talking about the call center? And those Bangladeshi guy, like Bangladeshi guy that were hammering the phone. At that time, also I was using this follow-up, bro, worked so well. Yo, bro, come on, man. I need to feed my Bangladeshi family. Please hire me. Like something so funny like this. Be creative and funny. Imagine a friend not replying to you for some reason. What would you send him? This might not work for everybody. Like, imagine a friend not replying to you, but I think for me it would work. Or you could send funny memes. So you just go to img.flip, this website right here. You make a meme, or no, just go to user templates, pick whatever meme you like. Literally have all the memes in the world, bro. Oh, you didn't like it? Just go to the next page, bro. Let's say you like the meme, you just press add caption, and boom. You can change the caption, add text, make it like it's amazing, bro. You can make the best memes on this website. So imgflip.com, that's the website. So yeah. And you'll find a lot of meme templates you can edit and use to send. Just use 3 combos, bro. Funny text, funny emoji, or funny meme. So, for example, let's say you're sending 10 follow-ups. One's gonna be a funny text, he didn't reply, maybe an emoji, he again didn't reply. Next time it's gonna be a meme, he didn't reply, maybe send another emoji, maybe send a text. Just like, you know, and once the reply rates like skyrocket, bro, it's gonna skyrocket. Because these prospects, they get so many, like, get shit follow-ups, if even, because most people just don't follow up. They send the pitch, and most don't follow up or stop at like the second follow-up. It's very rare to see someone send 3 or more follow-ups. It's actually very rare. So yeah. And it's also very rare to see someone making money online. So yeah, don't do what everybody's doing, bro. And don't use some very like cringe meme, bro. Like send a skeleton and say me waiting for, you know, his name reply. Like don't use some cringe meme, bro, please. You get the point. I'm not gonna go over examples of the memes because I still actually use myself some memes to follow up with. So I'm not gonna just send you mine. Just create your own, bro. Now the main point I want to discuss is 99% of all people stop following up at a certain point. Mostly at the 1 to 3 follow-up range, as I mentioned. And that's where the biggest problem happens. You have to send infinite follow-ups. A mentor I had before, as I said and mentioned also in the start of this video, used to tell me to stop after 8 follow-ups. Don't waste your time, bro. Makes sense, right? No, it doesn't, because it literally takes 2 seconds, even less, to send a follow-up. Like, you already have the lead saved up in your sheet. You just click, he's opened, you open in a new tab, and you just literally send him a very quick follow-up. Boom, done. So how are you wasting your time? Even if you multiply that by 100 leads, that's like what? 200 seconds, 300 seconds, that's like 5, 6, 7 minutes of follow-up, bro. It's nothing. A good prospect, counting the fact that you sent follow-ups that weren't annoying, will respect them. Some actual prospects are gonna think you're needy, but they're stupid. Like, that's even good because he would have been a bad client. He would have been a bad client, bro. So yeah, they will respect the follow-ups. Like, they were actually, especially if they're good follow-up, they're gonna respect that. Only shit prospect will think you're needy. So, conclusion of this video, bro, send a follow-up every 2 to 3 days. I used to send a follow-up every day, but I think through my experience, that's actually too much. That is actually needy. So at every 2 days, you could send a follow-up, maybe every 3 days. Don't like wait too much and like every week send a follow-up. Now, be a little consistent. And as I said, choose either the value follow-up or the funny follow-up. And never ever stop following up, because this is the most important part, bro. Even if you send shitty follow-ups, it's better to send 100 shitty follow-ups instead of 2 good follow-ups, you know? If you message a prospect, he hasn't replied it, and a year has passed, bro, I want over 100 follow-ups in that prospect's inbox. That's what it takes. So go out there and sending thousands of follow-ups a month, bro. I'm not even joking. If you send, for example, 500 outreaches this month, that month you should have sent 2,000, 3,000 outreaches every month, bro. And they compound, because on the 5th month, the guy you sent on your first ever day, you're still gonna follow up with him. So you should be sending so many follow-ups, bro, every day. Again, they seriously don't take 20, 30 minutes of your whole day. So go crush them, bro.